there, friends! I'm Max the monkey, and I love telling stories. Today I've got a really fun one about a boy named Jack. Are you ready to hear it? Let's go! Once upon a time there was a young man called Jack. He lived with his mother in a dreary cottage. They were very poor. The old woman earned a few pennies by spinning. But Jack was so lazy that he did nothing except sit in the sun in the day and by the corner of the fire on winter evenings. His mother could not make him do anything. At last, she warned him that if he did not begin to work for his porridge, she would turn him out of the house to earn a living. For his or her porridge, it means that he or she has to work and earn enough money to live on. This threat made Jack sit up. He went out and found a job for the day, working on a farm. The farmer paid him a penny, but Jack could not manage the money. As he was going home, he lost it as he passed a stream.
You silly boy, you should have put it in your pocket.
Next time I will.
The next day, Jack went out again and found a job with a dairy farmer who gave him a jar of milk for his day's work. Jack remembered his mother's words. He took the jar and put it into the large pocket of his jacket, spilling it all long before he got home.
Dear me, you should have carried it on your head.
Next time I will.
The following day, Jack found a job with a farmer who agreed to give him a block of cheese for his work. In the evening, Jack took the cheese and went home with it on his head. By the time he got home, the cheese was completely spoiled. Part of it was lost, and part of it stuck to his hair.
You good-for-nothing boy. You should have carried it carefully in your hands.
Next time I will.
The day after, Jack found a job with a baker who would give him nothing for his work but a large tomcat. Jack took the cat and carried it very carefully in his hands. But in a short time, the cat scratched him so much that he was forced to let it go. When he got home, his mother said to him,
You silly fellow, you should have tied a string around its neck and brought it along after you.
Next time I will.
The next day, Jack got work at a butcher's shop. The butcher gave him a handsome portion of meat for his work. Jack took the meat, tied it to a string, and trailed it along after him in the dirt. By the time he got home, the meat was completely spoiled. This time, his mother completely lost her patience with him. For the next day was Sunday, and she had to make do with cabbage for her dinner.
You fool, you should have carried it on shoulder.
Next time I will.
On Monday, Jack went out once more and found a job with a cattle farmer who gave him a donkey for his trouble. Although Jack was strong, he found it difficult to hoist the donkey on his shoulders. But he managed and began to walk home slowly with his prize. Along the way, there lived a rich man with his beautiful daughter. She could neither hear nor speak. She had never laughed in her life. The doctor said she would never speak until somebody made her laugh. Many had tried, but had failed. The girl's father had promised to offer her hand in marriage to the first man who could make her laugh. This young lady was looking out of the window when Jack walked by with the donkey on his shoulders, its legs up in the air. The sight was so comical and strange that the girl burst out in a great fit of laughter. She immediately started speaking and could hear everything too. "It's a miracle!" exclaimed her father, overjoyed. "Will you marry this young man, my dear?" he asked his daughter. She happily agreed. Jack was married to the girl and became a rich gentleman. They lived in a large house, and Jack's mother lived with them in great happiness. That was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed the story. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, friends.